I'm Remy. Pleasure to meet you. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'd love to introduce my story to you all and ideally bring it to life with you. The idea behind Orishas, owner of the palace, which now I can share my screen. My background is in architecture and development. That's what I do for a living. And as a part of my background, it has enabled me to create a visual novel that will inspire more and more readers for generations to come. I have about 17 different pages that I'll be unveiling, mostly new graphics for most of you. Some of it you may have seen before, but all in all, it's to help tell the full story of what's to come. Go ahead, Julie.
How many pages is this going to be in total?
Well, that's a hard question to answer, but I'll do my best. When I completed the outline for the first two manuscripts, it was just under 200,000 words.
Oh, okay.
And that's just for the outline.
Wow.
Right now, where I'm tracking, I broke that out into two different installments. I ended the outline. Right now, I'm in the process of finalizing the manuscript for the first installment. And where I am today on that, the first installment should be roughly 10 chapters. I couldn't tell you how many words that's going to be quite yet, but it's roughly, I would say my target is somewhere between 75 and 100,000 words for the first installment. And
that's about a normal length for a novel.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I certainly want to make it palatable, digestible for modern readers as well. Breaking it down, here's some of the visuals you may or may not have seen. This here is a nod to what's to come. These characters that you see here to the left, I'll start on the very left. That's Marcos. Here next to Marcos is Ebro. And next to Ebro is Osha. The landscape scene to the right of that is the Oyo Empire. Now, installment one will take readers from Dallas, Texas, and then it will transport you to an underground training facility. I started this story in Dallas, Texas, because again, that's where I'm from. Now, I was always told to write what you know. So in order to get going, I had to start somewhere. So I did just, in fact, that. I wrote what I knew. The picture to the left depicts a street called Elm Street. If you've never been to Dallas, Deep Ellum is a historical neighborhood, primarily where most young adults go to, as you can see, celebrate. There are substantial amount of bars, restaurants, clubs along these streets, and as you can see, downtown Dallas is literally within 20-minute walking distance from the street. So it's a very popular destination. If you're not familiar with Dallas, it is a younger crowd. Specifically, and that's why I wrote about Deep Ellum, because it reminds me of the time in which I was able to be on this street. That is no longer the case. But and then to the right, I start to again just depict some of the scenes that you'll read within the first three chapters of the book. So in the first few chapters, you will know, or you will learn, that Marcos is he's waking up from a night of tomfoolery. He's had a pretty cavalier night, and you'll start to understand why when you learn where he's going that morning. And